If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our website www.alive905.com.au. So, what's your favourite colour?
Black.
Oh yeah, favourite fruit?
Yeah, have a look here for me, Ellie.
Favourite fruit?
Blackberries.
Favourite drink?
Black Russian.
All right, what's your favourite movie?
Or Men in Black.
Favourite actor?
Jack Black.
Favourite band?
Black Sabbath.
Favourite song?
Black Betty.
Favourite football team?
Blacktown. Blacktown City.
My Facebook's working.
Blacktown. Show your support
So
and
it's
show
not
up.
onto the internet.
Blacktown City FC.
No,
Your
you connect it
town,
to the
your
internet.
team.
It's the
Wi-Fi, but I might have to put it to my phone.
No, it'll be your actual Facebook.
My Facebook.
Yeah. Because I'm on the
Wi-Fi.
Different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au. Plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor. Sitting on the couch watching online movies. Sitting in your kitchen or at your office. Listening to your favourite radio online. Introducing Ripple
Are we
Networks,
live?
Australia's
We're live.
newest broadband internet
Yeah?
provider.
Yeah.
Providing internet services to homes and businesses across Australia. Sign up today to
I'll
get a
just turn it off
6-month
so I can just
discounted internet
come back
plan
on.
with no lock-in contract. For problems making life
Yeah,
harder,
well,
your staff podiatry can help
so
you
it's
make the most of
still
every
doing
day
its thing.
from the ground up.
That's all right. You can just keep going. I'll start it, and then if I have to go to an ad, I will. I'll just put this on mute. I'll just put my live on mute, but I'll just use my phone till my iPad decides to boot up. Oh, gee whiz. All right. Well, I've got my phone anyway. I've got the phone. Oh, look, it might make it. Come on, little Facebook. Let's go. Oh, okay. You are currently offline, yeah. So, the internet's not picking up the internet. Where are you? Wi-Fi. It's got a live 905 guest. That's all right. I can start. It's all right, Ellie.
And discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station, Omni Studio, and iHeart Radio. Geez, I can say all that really well now. And we just got a little technical issue with my iPad. It just decided not to boot up, of course. But anyways, we are getting there. We've got the Ellie's frantically in the background here doing her little thing to get everything up to scratch. So have we got a little cloth there as well, Ellie, please? Something to wipe my camera. Oh, jeez, it's all happening. But welcome to the show, guys. This is what happens when you're on radio, when you're on live radio. It's a reality. It does happen like this sometimes, and I can't even hear myself now. There we go. Gee whiz, it's all happening. But welcome to the show, guys. Come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I do this live every week, and I worked out the other day, well, actually it was today as well, when my 500th show is, and it's around April time. So
I got the day wrong.
Oh, you did you? Which day?
Yeah, 500.
What day did you say?
I don't remember what day I said, but I looked.
It's actually in my bag there, I think. So I'll have to get it out of my bag. I wrote it down. Oh, okay. So yeah, Facebook's having a bit of a moment on my iPad for some reason, and it just won't join the live. So there you go. I've actually turned off the iPad, turned it back on again, and we're still in the same position. But anyways, what do we do? Ellie, I might even go to my phone. If I go to my phone for a personal hotspot on my iPad, I think I might be able to pick it up. It's trying to do that now, but let's see how we go. Let me see if I can get back into Facebook. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. Gee whiz, and when technology happens, it always happens at the wrong time. I mean, it worked perfectly fine last night, but I'm just going to tell Spirit to get its act together and let us go back onto the iPad. But never mind, I'll just have to use my phone if worse comes to worse. Thank God I've got a backup plan, guys. But let's go and say good evening to John. Thanks for having a little chat before the show as well. Nice to see you. And my dear friend Rage had a good chat with you as well. It's nice. And we've also got on the stream here Michelle Coburn, Tracy Gibson. We've got Teresa Rivers. Good evening. Thanks for watching. We've got Annette Nicholson. Thanks for watching. So when I use my phone, I can actually see who's watching. When I use the iPad, it just kind of distorts whoever's in the background. So Natalie Kosenik, good evening. She's watching. We've got Jasmine Robertson. Jill Polglaze, hi. I said hi to Michelle Coburn. Sharon Jordan is watching. Thanks for joining us. Wendy Merce Martin, good evening. Thanks for joining us. We've got Nicole Reynolds. Thanks for joining us. And then we've also got Joe Andella. Good evening. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. I do this every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well. And 8 till 10 on a Monday night on a live 90.5 FM, which is our station here at Borkham Hills. And this is my 151st show. And we're coming up to nearly 500 live shows across every station that I've ever done. So it's coming up soon, and I'm going to organise something for that. I think it'll be really nice to have like a little bit of a mini celebration like I did once before. And so if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I really don't know what to do with this now, Ellie. It's never been this long on Facebook.
I think it's the actual Facebook app
on there, so maybe delete it and put it back on. I can delete it and put it back on. That's what I'll do in the break, but I'll use my phone. That's okay. Thank God for backup plans. So Hayley Townsend, good evening. I just saw that come through. Wendy Merce Martin, I said you. Teresa Rivers, good evening. We did the ghost for the people that missed out last night. We did the ghost hunt or paranormal investigation on Saturday night, with Teresa and John and Chad and Simone from the Abandoned Haunted page. That was really cool. And we had some of the followers from my show join us, Michelle Coburn and David Coburn, Keely Rhodes, and also Glennis Lacey and Ellie. Ellie was there, and she was in fine form of sneezing the loudest she could possibly sneeze, only an arm's distance from me, and frightened the life out of 9 other people.
You all are so welcome again.
Yeah, I just thought I'd share that again on this station, Ellie. So yes, it was. You can just imagine us all sitting there, in the dark, mind you, listening to, this. I don't even know it's called something 11. What's that box thing that they use there? It's a paranormal box thing where the spirit or the ghost can talk through it, and it goes zzz, 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 like it does that kind of noise in the background, and it's kind of like a white noise thing. And then the ghost you can actually hear like words come through. It's from the other side. It's so bizarre how it works. But yes, it's very cool. Very, very good evening. We all loved it. We had a great time. And I'm sure that Teresa will be doing some more in the future. So if you'd like to join her on a ghost investigation, it's not that scary. It's only scary when people like Ellie or Chad walks up behind you and frighten the life out of you. It's only scary then. So, all right, who else have we got here? Hayley Townsend, she's just coming in to say hi. I have finals in a week or so, and I'm so scared. You're always scared, Hayley, but then you pass everything. I've told you this for the last 2 years. She said, my last week of finals in school ever, so I must pass. Good to see you, and hope you are doing well. Yes, good luck with it all, Hayley, and we wish you all the best for your final exams, but I'm sure that you're going to get through it, lovey. So you've done really well. We've actually been on this journey with you, which is amazing. So good on you, love, and keep doing what you're doing. And you're going to be fantastic at it. And I've also got here Jo Andella. She sends me every time I go live all these beautiful love hearts. Thank you, Jo. We love you too, Jo. She says, I'm in Australia in Perth. And Brianna Maley is watching as well. We've got here Nicole Reynolds. She says, hi from Adelaide. Been well over a year since I've since I've seen you pop up. Wow. Well, there you go. It's meant to be that you're here tonight there, lovey. So, yeah, she said, good to see you all. From Haley, thanks for joining us again. And what else have we got here? Anne Ivor, good evening. Tam Shay, good evening, is watching. We've got SB11. That's what it is, Teresa Rivers. Thank you. So that ghost apparatus or that machinery earlier is called an SB11. I think they've also got an SB9. I remember them saying that night as well. Tracy Gibson, she says, love your work, Ellie. I don't think 9 other people did though when they almost had a heart attack.
Not at the time, but I think they can appreciate it now.
I know, but I don't think there would have been able to get nine ambulances there if you did another one, Ellie. My TV just switched to tagged itself, it turned itself on. Michelle Reynolds says, "Oh my gosh!" Well, welcome to my world. So Jasmine Robertson would love to know if you have anything come through from my daughter Zara, please. Many thanks. So let's do Jasmine. I'm an international medium. I do remote viewing as well, guys, which is I don't do tarot cards. So, and guess what? That pen's run out now. Ellie, can you believe it? This is like every time I start a show, I have a pen run out. Yep, she's given me like 14 pens now. Thank you. The other week when we were here, we had oh gosh, oh mamma mia! I can't believe my luck. Sometimes it just happens like that when spirit wants to be naughty. Now, Jasmine, I get the feeling because this pen is not working, and I do feel like that this was a thing where your daughter. Try that one. This one. Okay, thank you. Looks like it's got ink in there, so hopefully it's going to work. Right, so would love to know if you have anything come through from my daughter Zara. Okay, what a nice name. So I get number 18 around you, 9 in the month of September as well. I also get 14, okay, 14 or 5 or May as well around you. And for some reason, I think these must be, my hands all itchy, but I think this is from the mozzies that bit me at the ghost investigation the other night. So, but anyways, we'll keep going. But I do feel like there's something not right with the hand, or someone's got itchy hands, or something not right with the the front part of the hand, just past the little finger. So the left hand, and like I don't know, itchiness or something, or graze or something like that, or bruising, I don't know what that means. Thank you, Ellie. But going forward, I don't feel like you they're saying to me someone's not comfortable about what's happened with your daughter, if that makes sense to you, okay? So whatever's occurred with your daughter, there's someone that feels extremely uncomfortable about it. I just heard the word uncomfy. And I also get the number 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So you've also got December with that as well. They're showing me like, when you have like, and I just heard poppies, like the flower poppies, poppy flowers, or like a field of just poppies. It looks really pretty, and just like you're looking into the distance and you see now I've got itchy nose. You see all the actual, is that you, Ellie? You. Ah, see, it's Ellie. Have you got itchy hands too, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay, so that must be someone else. So I'm itchy on my head, I'm itchy everywhere. But the poppy and the flowers in the actual landscape, it looks really pretty. It's not all flowers, but it's like a few little star. They're like little white star flowers. What does that mean to you? It's like those little tiny star flowers, really tiny, like just a little bit bigger than the size of the top part of the pen here. Okay, so they're kind of like those little tiny flowers, and they're everywhere. I don't know what that means to you, but I can see someone lying in the actual, like on the ground, like with the flowers around them. You know what I mean? Like they've got their arms out like a starfish, and they're lying in the garden, like lying in the flowers or the garden or the bed of these beautiful flowers. Does that make sense to you? It's really pretty and it's beautiful. And I feel like it's like the tears of sorrow still for you, lovey. Tears of sorrow. And I do feel like this girl had her heart on her sleeve as well. And I mean that like she's genuine, but sort of extremely sensitive. Heart on the sleeve and sensitive. Was there something also, why am I getting the white legs, like the white legs and a little bit swollen, like fluid around the legs? So who's that around you? Fluid around the legs. And just like really pale skin. Really pale. Like the body, like the face was really pale as well. And I'll leave that there. But the message for you is to keep doing what you're doing, lovey. I can see the sadness here and the tears. It's like every now and then it's just like one tear, one eye, one tear. But rest assured, those flowers, and it's going to be a terrible drawing to you, but to me it means something. So there's the flower there. Okay, so it's a real pretty little cutie little flower. They're like the size of your, it's like the size of the, like if you got your finger, put it in some ink and then you put it on there, that's the size of it, you know, it's just that small. It's really cute. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, we've got Joanne Howard watching. Good evening. We've also got here Hayley Townsend. Yes, thank you. She said thank you. You always get through your exams there, Hayley, so don't sweat. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing, lovey, and you probably have to rev it up a little bit with the end of the finals. You just want to be smashing it, going home and reaping the rewards of everything to come. It's going to be really nice for you. She said, yes, you have. Appreciate it. You're welcome, lovey. 100%. We've been on this journey. I think she's been on this journey for 3 years, Ellie, doing her. I think it was a physio or something, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I remember physical care or physio or something like that. I'm not sure. And are you going to go? Would you go into some form of like rehab or rehabilitation with that as well, Hayley? So I feel like this is going to be like, I think you're going to get a lot of satisfaction, like out of doing some older people with the rehab, lots of rehab I'm talking about, not just sports side, okay? You've got the opportunity of doing both, but I feel like you're going to get more satisfaction out of doing the rehab. Tracy Cook, good evening. Omni Jerish, good evening. Due to Anne Ivor, she said, due to injury, my trip overseas was rescheduled from May to August. Do you feel it will happen in August? Yes. Don't be upset. It's meant to be. I've always said this. When something is delayed, it's meant to be, lovey. So if it's delayed for a reason from the universe or spirit or whoever it is, and you need to just look at the opportunities and be in a positive mindset about the opportunities. And doesn't matter if it's been delayed, so what? You're going to have a better time because you've got more time to, reward yourself with it. I think it's really cool. If something's delayed for me, I don't really take it on board anymore. I just go, yeah, okay, well, it's not meant to be. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. That's how I take it now. So Kiora from Auckland, from Kathy Hazel, thanks for joining us. Deborah Ellis, hi there. Yes, so SB7, yes, Teresa, that goes the other one. So it's an SB11 and an SB7. SB11, SB7, beautiful. Tracy Cook, she's having a chat with everyone. Tanya Aikens, good evening. We've got Keely Rhodes, good evening, Keely. She's the lady that came with us to the ghost investigation the other night. I'm sure she was impressed. I have, she says, Deborah Ellis, she says, I have a pain in my knee and I'm really freaking that it's not serious. That it is serious or it's not serious. She said, because you said that it's not serious. Please and thank you. So a lot of people there, Deborah, are deficient in, vitamin D. So I really, really highly recommend topping up your vitamin Ds and going to a functional medicine doctor. We're supposed to be having around 5,000 to 10,000 international units a day, and a lot of people don't even get that much. Okay, and that's go early. Molly Crowan, how are you? So we've got 100%, and I do feel that this can be resolved with some physiotherapy as well, 100%. Like, look for a sports physio, because a lot of people, they sit down all day, they don't move, they don't have any muscle to help those bones. Just think of your bones in a skeleton, like you've got a skeleton, you're wobbling it around. If I was to hold it up, and it's got nothing around it holding it together. So then put a jellyfish around it, and that's your body. Like, that's people's bodies. They've got this jellyfish around their skeletons, and they're supposed to have muscles that hold them together, and they're not even actually using any muscles at all or strengthening exercises as you get older. You should be strengthening more when you get older than what you do when you're younger. Well, it's pretty much the same, actually, to be honest, but you should be doing more, because otherwise you trip over a twig and break your hip and things like that. So people should be doing lots of exercise, not just walking. You need to do strength training. That's why you have muscles. Muscles make you move. And then as you get older, you don't use those muscles, your distance gets shorter. Instead of being a normal walk, your distance gets shorter and you only shuffle along, and that's when people trip over not even a twig and they break their hip. So, yeah, I'm going into my lecturing days. Rose Tinsley, good evening. But 100% go see a physio, get onto your nutrition, lovey, because any pain with joint pain is usually a deficiency in vitamin D. Then you've got your Bs, and then you've got your magnesium. So magnesium and vitamin D come together. But go check out a really good functional medicine doctor. The ones that are always busy are the ones that are good. And I'll leave it there. So... yes, and even for an injury should, a broken bone only lasts for 6 to 8, or 8, maybe sometimes 10 weeks if you're lucky. People are going like, we used to have footballers go back and play sport after they broke a bone after 6 weeks sometimes. Just depends on the person. But see, arthritis, Hayley, also is itis. Anything with an itis on the end is inflammation. So whatever you're eating and you've got arthritis, laryngitis, conjunctivitis, whatever it is, it's an inflammation. So we need to find what that inflammation, where that's coming from. So Kelly from, good evening. We've got Mana, Austria, good evening. Okay, let's keep going. If you've got a question, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Wayne Earl, good evening. He's watching. He says, good morning. I don't usually say good morning. I say good day, Wayne, because words are spells. So the morning. It's important that we don't use spell words. Natalie Sherwin, good evening. He says, I want to work with spirit. Well, I've got a course coming up on the 22nd of March. I just did one course last weekend for the beginner psychic medium, and some motivation is included in that for the people that need motivation, not just with psychic and mediumship stuff. But it's coming up on the 22nd of March. So if you want to join that event there, Wayne, go over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and look up the event section, and then you can get your tickets there. So Natalie Sherwin, good evening. Rose Tinsley, good evening. Renee Emily Orichi, I don't know how you say it, Auricht. I'm just, Jules Sutherland, good evening. Right, where are we up to here? Just looking for some messages. So if you send over your question, send it to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels in Air, and then also jump over to that main page if you're on one of the other platforms, because I'm streaming live across 7 platforms tonight. There you go. So Jasmine Robertson said, my mom has fluid around the legs. There you go, 100%. So usually fluid is like a potassium, can be a potassium deficiency as well. You need 4,700 milligrams a day of that. It's crazy. Dr. Berg, look up Dr. Berg. Actually, I'll post up tonight when I get home. I saw a really good video on Dr. Berg today, because I've been following him for years. But have a look at the video I'll send up later. Might even try and do it in my ad break if I can. Let's keep going. If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, guys. Okay. Okay. So Hayley said, yes, it's been 3 years. So we've been on this journey with you for 3 years. She said, yes, physiotherapy, and correct. Yes, I will work into the outpatient clinic, which is rehabilitation. Perfect. That's amazing, because that is going to pay off you there, Hayley, because I do feel like that's going, there you go. I just wrote it here. So there's your rehab there, lovey Hayley. And the rehab, definitely the rehab side. I don't feel like that you're going to get much satisfaction from the sport. It's like, because you'll be able to motivate people better when you're doing the rehab for you in that field, okay? Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, Teresa Rivers says, sorry, I can't stay. I need to listen to the audio from Saturday night. There's a lot to listen to. John is still listening to you, Lesley. Have a fabulous night. Okay, thanks, John. Oops, I nearly deleted you off my page then. Wow. So Montana Parsons, good evening. All right, what else we got? Deborah Ellis, yeah, usually, so it can be arthritis in the knee as well, but just depends on what you're doing, see? So like your body is your temple. If you are in pain, you need to find out why and do your own research as well and look into it, because there's a lot of reasons why. It might be a rotated hip, you know. I'm a massage therapist as well. It might be a rotated hip and your knees are going in and everything's this weak abdominal, lower transverse abdominal muscles. And, you know, there's a lot of factors there. So you go better off going to a sports physio where you can get the right information. And they push you to get better really quick, and then you're out of pain. So Paul Will, good evening. We've also got here Yort. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you on here. So Tanya Aikens, good evening. I'm trying to get through this here. Trying to find everyone's saying good evening, and I'm trying to get through to a question. So Kevin Stephen, hi there. She said, yes, I will be telling my patients all that fun stuff, laughing out loud. Haley Townsend says, exercise is good for the body, folks, both cardio and strength, 100%. Strength is the best because your heart still works when you're doing strength training because it has to work. It cannot not pump blood around your body. Are you able to connect with my dad, or is there any messages from my ancestors? Also, I still have the battery you sent me in my... I still have the battery you sent me is in my car. Montana Parsons. She says, hi, Miss Lesley, tuning in from West Virginia. Thank you so much for your time and for being here for everyone. What battery did I send you? Also, I still have the battery you sent me is in my car. I don't understand that one. Can you refresh my mind? Because I cannot remember. Sometimes I don't remember these things. I do.
The bracelet.
Oh, the bracelet. It's got battery here. I'm thinking, look, it says battery. It literally says battery.
Came back on a put bracelet.
Oh, thank God, because I'm thinking, geez, did I go crazy and not send her? Did I send her a battery out? Why would I send her a battery? I was saying to myself. So yes, Montana, that's cool. And Parsons. Right, what do we got? Where's that question? Are you able to connect with my dad, and is there any messages from ancestors? Right, let's go. So for some reason, I am starting to sweat around Dad. Did your dad like wipe his brow like this, just like really use his hand and wipe his brow, and or get like a towel, like a rag or something, and wipe his face? Did he do that? Because I'm really hot now, and I mean, we've got the aircon on in here, and I'm sweating. I think it's because spirit's here, but like used a rag to wipe the face. Is that correct? And also, what's with the lower part of the right part of his leg, like his shin? He's just pointed there, and he's kind of like, you know, when someone goes and they do a scratch on your leg and it feels like it stings, and that's how it just felt on my leg. So stinging like around the right shin, or around that area there near the ankle/shin. And I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 of 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So, and I don't understand this one, but I'm going to say it. He just said zombie world. What does that mean to you? Or zombie or something like that. What does that mean? Zombie or zoomy or something. I don't understand what he means by that. But zoomies, maybe? I don't understand, but maybe you can understand that. I just say what I get. I'm also getting 12 around you as well. 3 in the month of March and also December. So I feel like last December was very, very significant for you. It was a few tears and sorrow, okay? Because I see the tears coming down for you as well. And they're also saying to me there's time for this is the time for change. So 555, lots of good stuff coming up for you. So look forward to it. Even though you're still, you grieve different things and you're still quite sensitive about things, but look forward to, like the June actually into July, because it's going to be significant for you, lovey. And I feel like this is going to be like a life-changing event, okay? Life-changing, like for the good though. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, Kevin Stevens, you got to... All right, so we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Let's see if we get this iPad working.
Station, Alive 90.5, keeping you up to date with local issues and events in the Hills, Parramatta, and Cumberland areas.
Thanks for listening to Alive 90.5. If you enjoyed the service Alive provides to the community, then why not become a member of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au, scroll down the page and click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application. Become a voice of the community with Alive 90.5.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose-fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack of the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called Digital Full Arch Solution. We remove broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today.
I must have updated it, or it's not updated. I don't know.
Station sponsor.
Are you seeking optimal gut health? Look no further. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista,
maybe it needs to be
Narrow,
updated.
Gregory Hills and Ulladulla. Our expert team of highly trained gastroenterologists and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300 580 239 today. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health.
Trying to find where I can update this app.
Station sponsor.
Right now, you're here to hear what's coming through your speakers.
I think I'm going to have to clean my iPad up.
How you can be here to hear.
Oh, look how many apps I've got. I don't even use them.
Or loved one needs a
Does
chat.
it'll mirror my phone though, won't
Are
it?
you okay?
No.
And let the people you
You
care
should be able
about
to get a setting where
know you're here
it
to really hear them.
downloads everything.
Yeah, I know.
Conversation
Looking-
I've
could
got
change
over
your life.
200 apps on my phone
Learn
now.
more at areyouok.org.au.
Oh, okay.
30
Welcome
seconds.
to SunPlus, where
Okay.
finance is made easy for you. We're a team of local experts dedicated and passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first home buyers on their ventures. With vast experience and a commitment to service, we ensure a stress-free process so you don't feel nervous. Don't delay your financial decisions and visit our website, sunplus.com.au today. SunPlus is here to assist in every way. Your journey to financial clarity starts with SunPlus, station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And Ellie, did you use your JBL from yesterday? Because Ellie's been with me for 3 years now. So when I bought her yesterday, for the people that didn't join us last night, I bought her yesterday a JBL little miniature speaker, a clip-on. It's called. It's so cool, isn't it?
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I used it. I handed my roommate's speaker back to her last night.
there you go. How cool is that? That's really cool. So yeah, it's really cute. I actually, like, when I give presents away, I don't really want to give them away because I want them myself.
See, I listen to music every day through a speaker, so it's going to be very handy.
Oh, that's cool, eh? That's really cool. So yes, so Ellie's been with me for 3 years. Michelle Coburn and Jill Polglaze have been with me forever, as well as, my gosh, Tracy Gibson, Karen Riley, the Andy Dans out there, and whoever else is on this live. I'm sure that I know I've missed you, but I can't say everybody. I'll be here all night. But thanks for staying with me, and thanks for being a great supporter of this this show. And this is what I do. I do this so that I can help people around the world, because I got tired of all the fake psychics out there, the ones that just want to tell people that they something that's crazy, and you need to update, you need to send me, $100 for this and do that because you're going to have this bad luck if you don't do it. And I just, oh gosh, when I hear that, I just cringe. I just go, yep, no, that's not happening. So never mind. Over to you there, Miss Elliot. Is there a validation? No? I thought you were about to say something then. But if you've got a a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. This is where we are here on the live show. I'm here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well. So Kevin Stevens said, good evening, Leslie, Ellie, and everyone out there. I'm back in tune after a week off. Thank you. That's awesome. So sometimes we just need to have a week off. Me and Ellie had a good break over the Christmas. And I mean, I was so sick over Christmas, I couldn't believe it. So never mind. Haley Townsend said, yes, very true. Foods can create a lot of bad inflammation within the body and joints. Yeah, that was, I saw because I study pretty much every single day, morning and night. I pretty much do it. And if I'm not listening to something on, during the day or whatever, I'm actually studying something on the way home or listening to something. But I heard that your stomach is where your serotonin level is, and that's where, if your stomach's gut flora is out, then that's why they're saying now that's why people have a lot of anxiety and depression, because of the rubbish food that they eat. So, oh, there you go. Paul Will said, validation, Leslie, we finally heard news of our foster baby. Well done. So that's awesome. But I still get that Christmas in July. I don't know why. So my frequency recently upgraded. I've even started lasting. I'm not pregnant, but love to know what I'm manifesting in or anything from my guides, please. Nicole Reynolds. I don't understand that question. My frequency recently upgraded. I've even started, maybe she meant fasting?
She meant lactating.
Huh?
Lactating.
Oh. My gosh, this Facebook has put completely different word in there, Nicole. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Like you're probably putting in something clearly normal, and yet Facebook is changing it around to mean something else, and it just doesn't make sense to me when I'm reading it out. That is so weird. I don't know about that one. That's a tricky one if I understand that question properly. So I'm going to leave that one there, Nicole. So I won't be able to do that one on here anyway on live. So Tazi Lee, good evening. There you go. Well, that's perfect then. And Ivor, she says, I can call and ask to reschedule back to May, risking my injured leg. Should I do this? Well, no. Why would you risk it, lovey? Don't risk your leg. Why would you want to risk something and an injury? Don't do that. It's just not worth it, is it? There's plenty of time, I'm hearing, plenty of time. And there's no way I would say yes. Oh, yes, go and risk an injury to your leg and reschedule. No, that's just not on. That would be crazy for me to say something like that. Lizzie is watching. Okay, let's keep going. If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Correct, I am not into the sports side part, laughing aloud. I want to be able to heal from all sides of the spectrum, from kids to elderly. That's beautiful, Haley. That's what I was saying before. Definitely not going to be the sports side of this. It's definitely going to be and I didn't know that after all these 3 years. I just saw it. I just see you with elderly people, like and walking, holding their arm, like holding their elbow. It's beautiful. So we used to say too, when we used to want to move on our PT clients, and a little trick of the trade was to touch the base of like the underneath of the elbow. If you ever want to move someone on, you just touch the elbow and it's automatic for the person to move on. It's like a psychological thing. Donna Rayner, good evening. We've got Renee Louise, good evening. Rose Childs, yeah. Bracelet, yes. Montana, yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know the autocorrect in this Facebook Live is already done my head in. So all the time, yes. I'm just a bit behind on the live, I think. Yeah, I better go forward. Okay, I'm just looking for a question as where Spirit wants me to stop here. Wow, that's crazy. Alison Lett, she said, she's from the States, and she says, if you feel drawn, Leslie, about 2 weeks ago, my mother lost 2 of her brothers a day apart. Darcy and Gary, does either one have a message for my mother? Her name is Dolores. That's a beautiful name. Do you know what? I feel like the other one was just in shock. Alison, I'm in shock hearing that. That's really sad. I'm also getting like my ears just ringing as well. Yeah. Look, I just feel like something wasn't right around the first brother, and I feel like this might have been Darcy. I feel like one of them had more issues than the other, but then the other one passed away before the one that had the more issues. Does that make sense? Darcy and Gary. That's terrible. Your poor mum. And yeah, I just feel like they're saying we're having a beer with Duncan. That's what I hear. Beer with Duncan. It's like they've got their arm over each other on the other side. I don't feel like they did not go in any pain, that's for sure. And I know that they're there with your mum. I feel like there's issues around your mum's belly. They're saying to me to look after mum's belly or something because of the issues like nausea. Maybe she's just so upset. Nausea. And I feel like there's something issues around the belly with mum. I feel like these guys are more worried about mum than they are about themselves. Okay. And they're saying to him it was time to go. Time to go. Oh no. That's what I'm hearing. Because I feel like they were ready to go, but people are saying, oh no, like it's a shock because it's just a sudden thing, you know. So sudden, I'm hearing. And that's just, look, to be honest, Alison, it's the first time I've ever heard of a brother passing away in one day, 24 hours from another one. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Rage Pringle, good evening. Ruth White, good evening. Got a lot of people watching. Denny Aiken, good evening. Julie Tortant, good evening. So I'm just trying to catch up here with my live, and I feel like I'm really far behind. Am I, Ellie? Just a little bit, she says. When she goes like this, just a little bit, I know that means a big bit because she tries to be nice. So, yes, I understand that now. Nicole Reynolds, yeah. Natalie Sherwin, okay. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Oh, wow.
So Natalie Sherwin said, around November, you said you saw me getting money. I won $3,000
wow.
just before Christmas.
Okay, cool. Wow, that's awesome. What a bonus is that? And you know what, Natalie? I don't feel like it's going to stop here either. It's not going to be like millions of dollars. Well, I hope it is, but I don't feel like it is. But look forward to some more money because I'm just seeing the dollar signs coming in. This is going to be around June into July. So look forward to that as well, lovey. So, wow, that's cool. $3,000 in November. That's really cool. Well done. What was the ticket? Like, what kind of ticket was it? Did you buy systems or what did you do? Tony Paraniha is watching. Thanks for joining us. Cheyenne. Yeah, Haley, it definitely works to treat the elbow. Just touch the elbow gently and they will move on. It's really cool. That's what we used to do. Okay, what's this one here? She says, do I have a soul contract with Hundu? I don't believe in these soul contracts. I said it on my show last night. I don't believe in star seeds. There's no fact and evidence. I'm a fact and evidence-based person. I don't believe in the soul contracts. I don't know if there's a soul contract. Dolores Cannon talks about soul contracts. She even wrote a canceling prayer or canceling poem to cancel your contract with someone else, you know, this spiritual thing. But I don't know. There's no evidence about it, you know, like there's nothing to say your soulmate and all that stuff too, guys. Like it's just fact and evidence. That's what I run by. She said, he means the world to me. We haven't met in person yet, but I hope to meet him this year. I think he has a lot of fears around relationships. Thank you. What do you mean you haven't met him yet? Is this a long-distance relationship, Haley? Just be careful with all the long-distance relationships and stuff. And, you know, I have a friend, I'm not trying to scare you, but I have a friend that's in Melbourne that met a man. She had 14 properties and he took every single one of them when she was recovering from cancer. He took the lot because he decided to make himself his power of attorney. over her properties. It's pretty horrendous. Alison Lett said, that makes sense. They both had cancer, but the one who died a day later, he had it worse. There you go. So that's what it means. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Then Alison also said, I really appreciate you and what you do so much. Thank you a bunch. Everything you said resonates. As far as my mum's belly, she has been having ultrasounds like 3 or 4 in the last couple of months on her bladder. So I'm wondering if that's maybe that would be the connection with what you said.
100%. Yeah, the pain in the belly. Just with the bladder too, if she's getting a lot of infections and stuff like that, look up the benefits of cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is amazing for bladder infections. Bladder bug does not like cranberry juice, I should say. Yeah, it must have been a big shock there, Alison. It's terrible, 2 people, but yeah, definitely one was worse than the other, but then the other one passed before that one. So, but they're happy, they're enjoying themselves, and I wouldn't worry about them too much. I think they're more worried about your mum than they're worried about themselves. Haley Town says, money is always nice, laughing out loud. Can't wait to have some when I start working. I know, right? You poor thing. Well, you've done really well. Just look forward to it. It's going to be great. Hi, Leslie and Ellie. Brenna, is it? Mailey. She says, hope you're well. Any messages from Spirit today in regards to love life and or career path? I've also been seeing 222 a lot, if that means anything. Yes, it always means something. I was just showing one of the work colleagues today. She says, I've just started recently seeing 1111. I went, welcome to my world. I said, I see it all the time, and I got my phone out and I showed her all the photos of all the times. I get 222. The other day, I think this was on Friday, or actually it was on Saturday when I was teaching. Saturday, yeah, and I got 1-1, I got 11-11, I got 1-1-1, I got 2-2-2, 3-3-3, 4-4-4, and that was it. I couldn't believe it. So, but yes, look forward to lots of good stuff coming up, Brianna, because I do feel that the angels are talking to you with your 222s, Lovey. Okay, so look it up. You can go to the site called angel-numbers.com, and that's got every number on there. Every number that you could possibly ever see or want to know about, it's got all the number meanings on there. I don't know how true it is, but it's a good start for you, Lovey. Yes, so going with the love life, and you wanted to know about career path. I do feel like there's a change in career path around the June, July for you, and I'm also getting October around you as well. They're saying the 16th, so 1 and 6 is 7 in the month of July. So definitely July is going to be significant for you, okay? And I'm just seeing love heart. It's like, it looks like it's bright red with, like when you see something shining and it's got that, like that shine, like even like when you see the light here, you can see it on the screen. It's got that edge, it's got that shining. That's the love heart. So it's going to be really nice, but it's like patience for you as well. And things will come to fruition. And I do feel like April is going to have some fruition there, okay? So look forward to April as well. But I'll leave that there, Lovey. Thank you, Alison. I just saw that long, beautiful validation. That's what we do here. If you've got a validation from a previous show, just post it up on the main page here, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and type in capitals for Ellie so that she can see it come up. And just type validation and put your validation underneath. But I just want to say to everyone too, Facebook sent a notification out to me saying that every show that I've done, which is 489 live shows today, the last 30 days of shows are only going to be on my page by June, I think it was 19th of June or 19th of July or something like that. All my shows or everyone's shows will not be able to be viewed on my Facebook page. So if you've had a reading in the past and you can remember what show number, that's why I religiously do the show number. So today is show number 151. If you've asked a question, I've read it, you can always go back and look for it. But if you've had a question answered before, then you need to go back through the live there and whenever you came on so that you can find the actual reading, and then you can just screen grab it, I guess, or however you want to download it. So I don't even know if you can download it. I know you can do a screen grab. So I'm not greedy, but I appreciate everything. That's a bonus. It was $20 on an online slot machine, 7 spins, and I did a $3 spin and won 3,000. Wow, that's so cool. I don't gamble usually, but thought, why not? Yeah, well, that's meant to be. That's it happened to me like that years ago. I remember going down to Palm Beach RSL Club, and I was only about 20, and we were with some work people. It was a work function, and I thought, I've got about 25 cents in my purse, and I'll use the out of all times. I think I was only about 19 or 20. I don't know. Anyway, it was probably my second time I'd been out into a club, and I thought, what's this machine here? It says to put 5 cents in. So I played some 5 cents. I had my last 5 cents, and I won about $1,800. In those days, it was a lot of cashola. So we ended up all buying alcohol that night, and I spent probably $800 on alcohol and then kept 1,000. So, and didn't get home till very late in the morning, that's for sure. So, yes, it was a very good evening, and I still remember it to this day. So let's keep going. Right, what else have we got here? So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Giselle, good evening. I can see you watching. So Brianna says, I get 1111 at the time as well. Yes. So look up 1111 there, Brianna, because that is such a significant number. It's all the angels coming and looking after you, letting you know that you're protected and that you're supported with whatever you do. So it's like they put their big wings around you, you know. That's how I like to kind of explain it. So Miguel, good evening, Leslie and Ellie. How are you doing? Yes, we're well. It's been a minute. I think he's meant it's been a while. I'm hopeful of the next few weeks. Can you please give me some guidance, if any? Much love from South Africa. Miguel, thanks for joining us. So what do we get here? I get the number 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10. And the month of October, I do feel like October is significant birthdays, anniversaries, memorials now. I know you're from South Africa, but do you have a lisp, or who's the person that has a lisp or some form of speech, not an issue, but a different kind of way of speaking? It's like with a lisp, you know, or with a bit of a slur, someone around you. Who's that? Is that you, or is that someone around you? Because they show me that. I'm also getting a big headache on the right side of my head. And I'm also got the number 14 around you as well. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. And I just heard June's flying. June is going to be flying past. They're also showing me the arm. Is there tattoos here or something on the right forearm? What is with the right forearm? Or who's that around you? Because I see it's either bruising or something not right with the right forearm. Did someone break their arm? What was it around the right forearm? I don't feel the pain there. That's why I'm thinking there might be a tattoo or something like that. It's like bandage, or do you wear like those headband things, or I don't know. It looks like something's there. Sometimes I can't tell exactly what it is because Spirit thinks I'm super duper Wonder Woman fast, and he just goes flash, and then I go, okay, thanks, I'd missed that, but then he won't show me again sometimes. So I've got to kind of guess it. Then sometimes I'm off track. But yes, definitely something on the forearm. It looks like it was either a bandage or something on there, like a tattoo. Like I heard Paisley, whatever that means. And I'll leave that there. Okay, anything else from you, Miss Ellie?
Yeah, Alison Letts said, the brother that passed first was Gary. I think he passed before Darcy because he was the older brother, so he wanted to be there.
Okay.
The younger and sicker brother passed the next day. That's what I'm thinking anyways. Thank you so much again.
Oh, okay, righto. So we're back to front. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Patricia Patain, good evening. We've got Amber Clanton, good evening. Okay, so Haley Townsend, Sarah, what spinal condition do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Yes. There we go. You guys can talk that out over there. What else do we have? Carrie Greathouse, good evening. So I spent the last week and a half with my mum. Is that another validation from Alison? I think there's another one there, really. She's saying, I think I spent the last week and a half with my mum. She was so sick and needed me to come take care of her. That's really sweet. I think with her two brothers passing, she just got so run down. The one morning when I woke up, I was sleeping in Gary's bedroom. The time on the clock was 11:11. There you go. So let me tell you, that's so true. When people's have suffered a major setback, like a setback or a major shock to themselves, their immune systems drop, and then they start to become unwell because they can't like get past that. It's just such a shock to system. I was only watching this afternoon, and it's very traumatizing for the person that's on the receiving end of this. That's why they become very unwell. The boosting up the immune system, your vitamin C's, your B1s, your magnesiums, your vitamin D's, your D3, everything, your iodine especially as well, guys. So I don't ever see 1111 anymore. Haley Townsend, I always see 222, 333, 444, and 555. It's because you keep saying it. If you keep saying, I don't see 1111, you're not going to see it, because Spirit's just making it come true, because Spirit and the universe only know one word, which is yes. So that's what it does. Okay, Leslie, do you have anything around Enzo, the foster pup? I still have. He was dumped at 3 weeks. I have had him since 6 weeks, and he's 10 months now. He's so big and clumsy and a loving boy. I'm just worried that our place isn't the right home for him. Or do you see him staying? I think he needs to stay. I think you need to get him to stay, because he's going to break his heart. This dog has just been neglected once, and then don't keep pushing him to the side. I saw a lady, you reminded me, I saw a lady on a little miniature reel, and I love animals, and this girl had found a calf where the mother cow had troubles having the baby cow. And so she raised it when she was a little girl. And then she came back when she grew up and she'd moved, she came back to the farm and where the cow was, and he was enormous and he had big horns and everything. And as soon as she clapped her hands, and, at first he didn't hear her because he wasn't expecting her. And as soon as he heard her, he was running as much as he could to get to see her, and he just cuddled her. It was so weird. And he wouldn't even let her, like this cow was about 1 ton of cow, and he would not let her go out towards the gate so that she could get out of the gate because he didn't want her to go. That's how smart animals are. So cool. I don't know how anyone could hurt an animal either. So, yes. But anyways, we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
You are listening to Alive 90.5, serving the Hills, Parramatta and Cumberland areas since 1992.
Are you considering selling your property hassle-free? Property Services Agency is here for you. Their unbeatable sales commission starts from just 1%.
Here's the paper that I worked out, the date for the
floor plan, signage, plus your property listing.
Now, guys, I bought a little thing for myself the other day, and it's this Ninja Bullet, and I don't get any royalties, but this is the best thing. I put a protein shake in it. But all I have to do is, and it's portable. Watch, if it works. How cool is that? Feel that. It's cool, huh? So there's my protein drink. It's the best ever. Just got to get it open now. So cool. Let's go have a drink.
Your time to growing your business, from managing your online presence to streamlining your operations. Trust us to make it happen. Visit Aurelian-group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor. Does your smile embarrass you?
And you can plug it in. It's got a USB port to plug in. How cool is that, Ellie? So I plug it into my computer to charge it. Now, I worked out the date for this 500 shows. It's going to be on... Oh, I got a sneeze.
at infinitydentalcare.com.au.
8th of April. How cool is that?
Optimal gut health. Look no
So
further.
what's the numerology on that?
Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Marlow, Beverly Hills, and Arabella.
No, wait, sorry.
It's a Sunday.
Gastroenterologists and dietitians.
Can't be Tuesday.
On uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalized
You sure?
and holistic approach. So call 1300
I'll have to work that one out again. Hang on. I don't know what happened there. Like we both can't work it out. Here, I was quickly writing it. Well, we're on to 151 show today, 489 shows. 489 shows. So here, use that. There, correct that then, Ellie. Correct that. We're going to try and work this out somehow. You're a brunette and I'm a blonde. I'm the one that should not be able to get it. You're almost a blonde. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And during the break, we're trying to work out when is my 500th show. And Ellie's working it out now with the date. So I thought it was the 8th of April, but no, she said that's a Tuesday. I said, well, that can't be it. And I don't know what happened there when I tried to work it out. But never mind. We'll find out in a couple of minutes when Ellie works it out. But thanks for joining me. You can come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we will answer I will answer your question if you've got a question. Don't tell me any numbers. Don't tell me, I really don't want names or any numbers or birthdays or passing dates or anything. I just want the question. I don't want spirit to have a heads up because that's not how I operate. I would prefer to have everything as neutral and just a question, guys. And then when you've had the question read or I've read your and given you something, then just please validate it. So type in capitals validation and then post it back up on the show. So Carrie Greathouse, it's been 621 days since I lost my fiance. My landlord is giving me a hard time and won't get back in touch with me. And I need my roof repaired immediately. Hang on, sorry. Phone jumped. Will he get it fixed? My fiance done everything before, and this is the first time I've asked my landlord to do something in 8 years. Lovey, if that's a health issue, which I'm assuming it is, you can contact the health department, and they will. You can say that it's a health hazard, the property, and they can actually force him to fix it. That happened to me many years ago. I was living in a unit and there was a builder next door, and what happened was we were on the first floor, and there's a I can't remember what it's called, a damp proof course underneath or something. I'm not a builder, but from memory, I think it was called a damp-proof course. And where the builder next door had actually pushed all the soil onto the property where I was, because it was kind of like down on a little bit of a slant, it went over the top of the damp-proof course and went under, and all the rain was going under and making the whole unit moldy and whatever else. And, it was horrendous. So we had no choice but to call. The real estate wasn't doing anything, and we just had no choice but to call the health department, and they kicked their butt. So that's what you just made me remember that from many years ago. So try that, Carrie, and also if you can afford it, get an independent engineering or something like that, and someone that knows the roofing game, and then get them to write a report. Okay, and then charge it back to the landlord. To be honest, I don't think the landlord has much money, or just does not want to budge. It's like, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. It's like he doesn't have enough money and he's not going to budge anyway, because I see the brick wall. Okay, but keep onto it, I know. And just put him on notice. Another thing you can do is put him on notice and say, you have 28 days to rectify this issue. You have 28 days, blah, blah, blah. Speak to a lawyer. Get some advice from a lawyer. Thank you, Ellie. So what date did we come up with? What is it, Ellie? 6? Is that a Sunday or a Monday? Sunday, the 6th of April, is it?
Yep.
Sunday, 6th of April. I really don't like the number 6, you know that? I really don't like it. I've never liked the number 6. I really don't like that number. Carrie Greenhouse, she says Monday morning at 5 a.m. in the USA. Wow. But yes, Lovey, just try that. Look up what are your rights as a tenant, because I know here in Australia, because I'm studying real estate and I only just did the tenancy stuff the other week, not last Sunday, the Sunday before. And it always turns out that the tenant has more rights than the landlord, believe it or not, the owner of the property. The tenant has more rights. So look up what your rights are. Go to Tenancy Act or something like that. Check it out. Get a lot of advice. I think I have been watching since show 10 or 20. Amanda Cruz, go figure. That's awesome. So show 10 or 20. So if everyone's on the live here, tell me how long you've been on my shows for. It'd be great to know. Okay, let's keep going. Michael Draper, good evening. Oh, Haley Townsend, you got a roof issue too. My mum's roof started leaking when it rained. So you can, like, there's temporary fixes. If people can't afford to fix the roof, guys, there's temporary fixes, because what happens with the roof is you get a leak in the roof, and I work in construction, and you get a leak in the roof or in the wall, and it causes mold and it causes health issues. So that's where it all starts to go pear-shaped. Jacqueline Andrews says, Lesley, I had an old friend following me on Facebook back in the 70s. I met up with her. She says, I met up with her. She showed me a lovely lunch. She shouted me. I think she means shouted me a lovely lunch. That's my brother's birthday, 8th of the 4th. Wow. Oh, okay. So is that what I wrote down? I can't remember what I wrote down here. Jacqueline, where's Jacqueline? Did I read for Jacqueline, Ellie?
No.
Oh. I don't understand why that's come up then. Maybe not. Okay, I just remember something. Okay. Tracy Freya, good evening. So Eminat, thanks Lesley. How did my mobile phone open your live tonight and could hear you talking while I was reading an article? Good evening. I do not know, but that is really cool. It's quite funny, actually. I put a ha-ha on it, but that's quite bizarre. It's like when we went and did the ghost hunt the other night, or the ghost investigation, Ellie, and I could have sworn that light was not on, and then we come out and we go to the other section, and then we come back out, and then Glennis Lacey turns around and says that light was on, and then we did a really spooky walk around in the dark with our torches. And sure as ever, the doors open, and it definitely wasn't open before, and no one was game enough to go in. Okay. Oh, okay. Emma Nat says, I've been distracted as we are looking for another home. The one we were in did not feel safe. Yeah, beautiful. Then that means it's good that you follow your instincts. So it's time to get out. That's what I'm hearing. Amber Clanton, 6 years. I tried to get a reading 6 or 7 years ago. From me, I don't think I've been on here for 6 or 7 years, Lovey. Amber Clanton. This is the first time I have probably seen that. So see, the algorithm on the Facebook, I can't even get into my Facebook on my iPad tonight. So I don't know what's happening now. I don't know how it works. Every time I think I've discovered a way of how Facebook works with the algorithm, it just, and it goes pear-shaped again because I don't know. But I'll give you a reading now. Amber Clanton. Have I ever read for her, Ellie?
I don't recognize the name.
Yeah, me too. I think this is the first time I've even seen it. But I haven't been doing this for 6 years on radio, Lovey. I think this is 2000, so this is my 5th year, 2020, I believe. So yes, 6 or 7 years ago, right? No, haven't been here for 6 or 7 years, Amber. So what do we get? I get 11 around you, 2 in November, and also I get just plain Jane February. So February, definitely this month what's the date? So it's the 24th. So I've got 2 and 4 is 6, and the month of 6 is June. Do you have issues with your hands or your fingers or something like that, like holding onto things? Or who's the person that has issues like grabbing or gripping, like gripping something? Because I just had my pen in my hand and my pen just flew up in the air all of a sudden because I'm holding it like I normally hold it as I'm writing, but then all of a sudden it's just flipped out of the air and I don't know why it did that. And I'm assuming that it's for this reading, I'm hoping. Otherwise, Spirit's pulling the pen out of my hand. Or did someone, an uncle or anyone like that, do that to you? Like just pull, when you're writing and someone pulls the pen out of your hand. So uncle, I hear uncle. And I'm also getting reading. Reading, like read, he says, read. Very astute person. Now I'm seeing military around this man as well. I don't know who that is, but I feel like this is either uncle or part of a grandfather figure. He's also showing me jewelry. Did you receive jewelry from a past grandmother, past loved one? Because it's showing me the jewelry. It looks like the jewelry's been missing or it's gone missing. Is that correct? It's kind of, I see it 1 minute and I see it gone. I'm also getting 14 around you as well, 5 in the month of May. So good times coming up in May. Look forward to that, So it's going to be really nice for you. They're showing me the money around May/June. Not a lot, but it's just going to get you by. May/June. And the anxiety is definitely there for you too as well, Amber. So look up your minerals, look up your magnesiums, your B1s as well. Functional medicine doctors are amazing for that. And I'll leave it there. Okay, who's so Carrie Greathouse says he's not a good person. I have a lawyer. Okay, good. I sent pictures and told him I'm putting my rent in another account, and when it's enough, I'll get it fixed. Oh, okay. My dad has everything wrote down that is needed. Trying to figure all out alone has been difficult. Yes, lovey, but you're doing it, okay? You're a survivor, Carrie. You're doing a really good job. And you need to do these things. This is why we should never lose our independence as well. We should always have some form of, that even a 10% of independence for ourselves. And that's how we become strong. That's how we become survivors. So Haley Townsend says, we can't afford my parents. Just take forever to contact someone. I got to ask them to see if they contacted someone. Yeah, okay. I can't remember what that was. So Alicia Garcia, 3 years here on the 22nd of February as well. I was in hospital when I found you. That's right. My gosh, I do remember that. Wow. I do remember that. Do you remember that, Ellie, when she was in hospital? And we were writing to her, we were talking to her in hospital.
It was just after I started.
That's right. Sarah Boland, we have a roofing company. Most roofers will look and do a quote for free, ladies. Yes, beautiful. Carrie, if it's in the same location, then, tee up with them. Because I actually, Sarah Boland, I had one of my followers' son-in-law come and fix a roof, and it's still leaking and it's still doing the wrong thing. So if you're in Sydney, can you send me a message or something like that? Because I need someone to help with mine as well. It's just a balcony roof, and believe me, it's torture. He tortured me for 14 months and then still came out after 14 months to fix it, and he still didn't fix it properly. So don't start me. A friend is collecting us for tonight. Okay. So no, I was in a different city at the time and I paid for my reading, but I never got it. This is not me. This is definitely not me, Amber Clanton. Definitely not me. And that's happened to me before. Do you remember this, Ellie, when someone said that? When someone said that before and they were a scammer, because I said, okay, where's your receipt? Where's your evidence that you paid for it? And they took off with like a bullet. So Amber, if you're claiming that you paid for a reading with me and that you never got it, I want to see the receipt and I want to see everything about it. Okay, I want to see everything about it, because 6 or 7 years ago, like I said earlier, I wasn't even on live radio. So I wasn't even doing this. So yes. And the last time someone did that, they took off like a rocket. So I don't know, Amber. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Anyway. I don't know what you're talking about there, Amber, but you need to stop that. You private message me. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
90.5.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home providing dedicated, dignified, versatile and professional funeral services, assisting community members
We all know businesses that don't
I'm back on
answer
live
their
now.
phones sound unprofessional and lose new customers. Every business can have a turnkey receptionist team answering calls for just $1 per day plus call charges. Stop sending your customers to voicemail and join the hundreds of smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 028069 9411
Okay, I'm just
now
going to get
and
rid
ask
of it
about
now.
our 3 free offer. turnkeyreceptionist.com.au. Station sponsor.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your
For some
premier
reason.
destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab Media, bridging cultures, connecting communities.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high quality
Did that
service.
delete
We
now?
believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments.
Okay.
We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings,
What's where I was up
family
to?
portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18 inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring as well as carpet blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference and Quickstep. Call 9894 6660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. We've got Twitter. We've got the Alive 90.5 FM radio station, Omni Studio, and iHeartRadio. That's how many stations and platforms we stream off every time we go live. So thanks for being patient there. I just had to do a few things in the background here. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So let's keep going. So we've got Jim Tim. My family is in the Air Force Army. Yes, that's my family. You just talk about my grandma gave me jewelry, and my uncle just passed away last week. To my grandma, and Pop has passed too a few years ago. Okay, right. I read that for Amber, but I feel like this was you're saying that this is more for you there, Jim Tim. That's cool. Let me go back a step here. So Amanda Cruz, she started on Spiritual Events Directory. Yes, I'm no longer on that one. I don't need that one anymore, but that was a good time. I think, gosh, that's going back. That was a Tuesday night. I used to do a Tuesday night. That's a long time ago. That's probably around the 2020 mark, 2021, which is really cool. So, Yeah, something seems off there. Could be a cry for help. Not sure. Something seems off. Okay. Sarah Boland, I think it's been about a year for me now. My mum sent me your way. We help a lot of people who have had experiences like this and with their roof. There are too many dodgy tradesmen. I will PM you. I don't know how these people sleep at night. Yeah, me too, Sarah. It's so bad. Like I've so kind, give food, give coffees, teas, everything like that to treat people nice, and I'm still you put the spout of the gutter over the top of the brickwork and it comes onto the foyer, so it's still leaking everywhere. It's just a crazy thing. It's just so annoying. I gave up. But if you could help out, that would be really nice. So, okay, let's go. Jim Tim, yes, that's my family. Yes, we've done that one. I'm just going through here. It's a little bit hard to see because I don't have my iPad tonight. Yes, Michelle Coburn, she said, yes, that night when we went on the Ghost Paranormal, she said it was a bit eerie seeing the light on. And remember when we looked through the window and I jumped because a silly moth hit me in the face. That door being open was so strange. We were all so brave walking around the back, weren't we? Yes, well, now in hindsight, I don't know, anyone could, you're in the middle of nowhere, anybody could have done anything that day. It was quite bizarre. So Haley Townsend said, I might have found you during COVID period. You were reading with a group of other people at the time as well. Yes, that's what I was doing. And that's what we did. We all got together and we started reading for people. So Michelle Harris, hi, she says, would I be able to have a general read for the future, please? And thank you. Gratitude overload. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. Gratitude overload. Yes, I've been teaching that. I really like teaching that on the weekend when I taught the manifestation and gratitude and all that. It was so nice. So cool to go through that with people. So what do we get here, Spirit? I get the number 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10, and also the month of October. It can also mean 1 and January. So I do feel January was quite significant, even though it's gone past the New Year / the Christmas time when everyone's busy. But I do feel like that January was quite significant for you, okay? So that's really, I'm hearing time of struggle. Significant time of struggle, time of, can't even write. And I'm also getting a number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4, and the month of April as well. So lots of good stuff coming up for you after April. So look forward to April. It's like everything's ramping up for you. It's coming into April. And then it's going to slowly dip down after the June, July. So you've got April, May, June and July. So it's going to slip down a little bit down the hill, and then it's going to be a lot more stable for you. So I feel like everything's just like this, it's like a bit of a roller coaster at the moment. But rest assured there, Michelle, things are going to get better for you. And also I'm hearing December, and I know December's Christmas, and I hate relating December to Christmas because it can be too general to say that it was busy, but I do feel like there were significant times, like good memories, good times, not a lot, but in December, okay, significance. They're also showing me the property for you as well. So look forward to different things changing around property, and I do feel like there's going to be some significant changes also in August. So August, they're saying August is a must, whatever you're doing or whatever you've got to do for August, they're saying August is a must. Don't know why I hear that. I'll just say what I get. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations here, Miss Ellie? Not yet. All right. Let me keep going forward. It's a bit tricky tonight. Got no iPad. I've only got a tiny little phone and a troll. So
you're doing great.
Oh, yeah, I'm struggling. I know that. You're always doing great. Isabel of Boxtel, good evening. Let's keep going. What do you mean? That was a bit eerie seeing that light. You'll never get sucked, Ellie. Wouldn't matter what you did.
It's because when we went into those bathrooms and showers, I was behind Michelle and I went, rah.
Oh, right.
And scared the absolute bejesus out of
her. Yes, and Ellie did this humongous sneeze and frightened the life out of all of us.
Now I just got to get everybody else.
Oh, geez. It's my family too. Thank you. Yes, it was someone else's reading, Jim Tim. Yes, 100% love you. That's what happens. If the energy from someone else's past loved one comes through and they push in, I can't stop them from pushing in. So how long have you been here with me for, Andy Dan? My birthday, the 19th of February. Okay, there you go. So she says, I wrote down the 19, and there's the 19 for her there. Cool bananas. But what does October mean to you as well there, Michelle? That's cool. I love how Spirit does that. That's why I don't want you to tell me any names or numbers or anything like that as well, because that way I can get Spirit to do the whole work. Michelle Harris says, oh, sounds amazing. Had a lot of anxiety with something. Yes, December was lovely. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. I think that's a part of the validation there for Michelle Harris there, I think, Ellie.
Yeah.
Over to you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Michelle Harris said, that's amazing. I'm looking forward to April and August coming up. So relieved things will be getting better as I couldn't see the end. So grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a validation there. So cool how Spirit does some things sometimes, I tell you what. And I've been doing this for such a long time. I mean, by the time we get to, if I could just count how many readings that I've really actually done, it would be amazing. But we worked out about 1 or 2 months ago that it was around the 30, almost 27,000, 28,000, something like that readings. It's crazy a lot. So let's keep going. Got a question, then post it up on that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Michelle Harris said, my sister's baby's October. She's in spirit. Oh, my sister's baby, October. Okay, that makes sense now. I get it. Yeah, thanks for that. It's a shame. It's always nice to get the numbers and everything like that, so the Aprils and everything as well. But should we go to the other ad to break, because it's right on the mark now, Ellie, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Alive 90.5.
Did you get all that stuff before?
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home providing dedicated, dignified, versatile and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity.
So we've got the 6th of April. 6th of April, guys, is the 500 shows, and it's a Sunday. It's going to be a bizarre evening. Tonight I might even do a little abundance manifestation.
We all know businesses that don't answer their phones sound unprofessional and lose new customers. Every business can have a turnkey receptionist team answering calls for just $1 per day, plus call charges. Stop sending your customers to voicemail and join the hundreds of smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 028069 9111 now and ask about our 3 free offer. Turnkey receptionist.
I heard this quote the other day too. It was, stop blaming the butter for what the bread did. How cool is that?
Captivating stories and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the
I write down all my stuff in my book.
Today. Oz Arab Media, reaching cultures, connecting communities.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling the story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family portraits. Visit hrimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18-inch enlargement.
All right.
HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
SE Timbers Castle Hill.
How long have we got, Ellie?
Experts, not just flooring. SE Timbers supply, install, and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate, and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds, and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference, and Quickstep. Call 98946660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
You're on.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We've got CCJC here. She says, hi from the coast, just made a big decision. So much going on in my life at the moment. I'm trying to hold the fort, so to speak. Can you see my next move, Lesley? Please, love and light. Yes. I do feel like, look, it doesn't matter what comes around on your path there, CC. You always get back on your feet, lovey. So just rest assured it's all going to pass on, okay? It's all going to be flowing down. It's like a river. Everything is like a river with you. And just everything flows. It's like it's kind of like your whole way of life. That's what I'm hearing. But I do feel like the next move is going to be significant. And this is I'm getting August around you, whether you moved it or not. But August is significant for you. And I do feel that anxiety as well. So look up, the B1s and your magnesium and all that, your Ds and stuff like that, and zincs and everything, your iodine, all that. Get everything up to speed, guys. It's so important, those essential vitamins and minerals, because I feel like you're going to need the energy, okay? Because everything is just a little bit upside down for you. But it's just it'll pass over. So by the time you get past April, this is going to be I'm hearing smooth run. Okay, so look forward to that. It'll be amazing for you, lovey. And I'll leave that there. Okay, so Joe and Della, Lesley, may I ask, please? A lovely lady has offered me an offer of employment. What do you feel of this offer? Bless. Be so ever appreciated and grateful of yours. And I think you should take it. I think it's a beautiful thing. If someone's asked you that, if you want to do it, then do it and try it out. If you don't have to work, it's even better. But I do feel that keeping people, like when someone's bored at home doing nothing all day, they go into their own head, and that's when they traumatize themselves. And so it might be best to start doing something so that you can have some activity in your day, and you meet other people and socialize and stuff like that. So it's healthy, it's good. And it's just pocket money. That's what I'm hearing, pocket money. But I think it's going to be nice for you. And if you don't like it, don't do it. It's simple. So you don't have to please everybody, lovey, just because they ask you something. You please yourself. Please yourself first. Do you keep the books? What do you mean by that, Jim Tim? What does she mean by that? Keep what book? Hey? What's that?
I think she means those.
Yes, I do. Every single book that I write in, I keep. I've got heaps of them at home. 100%. I've got every show downloaded on my computer as well, on my drive. Every single show. So when Facebook said the other day, they sent me a notification saying they're going to remove everything but the last 30 days off my page. I said, oh, well, that's okay. You can do whatever you want because I've got them all. I've got all my shows. Yes. Samantha Madigan, good evening. Who else have we got here? Michelle Harris, thank you. Is there any other questions you've got, guys? We've got our 500 show coming up on the 6th of April. We might have to do a little cake special or something like that, a flourless cake or something like that early. Do you like flourless chocolate cake?
I love gluten-free stuff.
Yeah, do you? Same. I'm a queen on the gluten-free stuff because I can't eat it. But anyway.
No, my roommate's gluten-free, so I've basically switched over half my stuff.
Oh, there you go. You probably feel better. But anyways, we will be going shortly. If you've got a question, then post it up. We are here every Sunday night and every Monday night from 8 till 10. But I think if all's well, Ellie, we might just, there's no other questions, there's no other validations. We might just call it an evening. And I'm going to read out this beautiful prayer. If you can just let me know if there's any other validations coming through, Ellie. In spirit, we are here. It's a prayer from Wendy Harvey. So you feel you have lost me, but I feel and see your pain. You feel like your life will never be the same. I hold you so gently as you pray. Believe me, I am with you in spirit. In your heart I will stay. I am always there, be it through a soft breeze or a white cloud up above. Be it with signs from butterflies or feathers, always sent with love. Whoops. I just lost my... Where did it go? Oh, gosh. Always sent with love. You will feel my presence even though I am here. I know you are sad as you hold on to your fear. As much as you know I have now physically gone, you will hear me through thoughts or even our own special songs. I have simply left this thing we call Earth. Believe me, I feel and I see you, even though your heart hurts. Just think of me smiling, no longer in pain. I know in your heart we will meet again. I wish you peace on as you must go. Remember our promise to go with the flow. I will love you dearly as I have always done. We have many happy memories while we had so much fun. Why do we have this journey, we would often ask. My work here is done, dear. I have fulfilled my task. Be gentle and kind as you let your broken heart mend. Love and light and blessings to you I will send. Is there any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Yeah, Joanne Della just said, thank you, amazing Leslie in spirit. Taking that on board, I will say yes. Yes, will be pocket money, though the interaction with others will be of greater value. Yeah,
it'll be good fun. You'll have a good laugh. You take it lightly, enjoy yourself. Yes, we should get party poppers. Exactly there, Jim Tim. I would love to know what's coming for me. I'm not going to be doing any more readings anymore tonight. I'm just saying good evening. I'm just reading the last lot of the messages here, but we'll leave it there. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and we'll be back next Monday night from 8 till 10. And have a beautiful week, everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.
You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our website.
www.alive90.5